Now that we have this event set up with Open Sign Up, people can now register for this event. Once they've registered for the event, you'll notice on the Event Email tab, there is a radio button option, so registered attendees will automatically get an automated reminder before the event starts. On the screen here, you'll notice you can set both a first reminder and a second reminder. So if this event starts in April, you can set a reminder from 15 minutes all the way up to weeks before the event starts, or a send now option. So for the first reminder, we may want to set the first reminder to be 1 day before the event starts, and the second reminder to maybe be 30 minutes before the event starts. In addition to setting the reminder time, you can also put in a custom message for both the first and the second reminder. You'll also notice it does give you a visual to tell you what date and time that reminder will be sent out, both for the first and second reminders. If you go back to the Event Registration tab, remember when we set up event registration, we initially set this up to be open sign up for this event. In addition to this, you could send invitations to register for this event. What this will do is this will allow both people looking at the event calendar the option to sign up for the event, and you can also send invitations to another group of people to register for your event who may not know about this event or about your department calendar. What you could also do is, if this is a private event and you do not want anybody signing up for this event, you could also uncheck Open Sign Up and only allow people invited to register for your event. To send invitations, you check this checkbox, and then you select the Distribution List tab. On the Distribution List tab is where you can manually enter email addresses to invite people to this event. What you can also do is go up to your address book. In the upper right corner, click Address Book. You can import email addresses into your address book. Currently, we've got 3 email addresses in our address book. What we're going to do is create a group. In this group, we're going to rename this to 3D Printing. If we go back to our address book, we're going to select these 3 email addresses and copy these to the 3D Printing group and click Go. Those 3 email addresses are still part of the address book. However, they've also been copied and added to the 3D Printing group. When you go back to Edit Event, back on the Distribution List tab, you'll now notice you're seeing all of the email addresses and groups from your address book. Instead of adding emails individually, we can now just select the 3D Printing group and add this to the Distribution List. So now all of the email addresses within the 3D Printing group will now get an email invitation when you click OK. So if I go ahead and click OK, all 3 of those email addresses were sent an invitation to register for the event.